Hello and welcome to Sensational South. I'm Harish Upadhyaya. This is the show that gets you the flavor of South India. Our top story this week comes from Telangana. The controversy around the Sandhya Theatre Stampede case refuses to die down. On the one hand, you have the opposition, which is alleging that Revant Reddy and his government is targeting the Telugu film industry, especially Allu Arjun, in an unfair manner. On the other hand, there are question marks on the way the police are going about this whole investigation. So who's wrong? Where is this investigation heading? And is the government targeting the film industry in Telangana? We'll debate that, but first the story.
I wish that the boy very soon will come and walk along with us in the society is our belief and prayer.
अभी मैं इंडस्ट्री को और गवर्नमेंट के बीच में कैसा क्या क्या लेके अभी गवर्नमेंट को सबमिट करना इमीडिएटली मैं स्टार्ट करता हूँ, वो मेरा जॉब है.
फिल्म को और भारतीय सिनेमा को ग्लोबल मैप पे ले जाने का उन्होंने काम किया है और कुछ लोग उनको फ्लोर मैट पे लाने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं.
Well, to debate this further, we have our eminent panel joining us today on the show. We have Mr. T.R. Srinivas, the spokesperson of the BJP. We have Mr. Redana, a retired ACP. He's somebody who's dealt with several investigations there. We have political analyst Mr. Syed Abbas joining us on the show. I'll come to you, Mr. Srinivas, first. If you look at the whole sequence of events, what's happened, there are question marks on how the government is treating this case. Whether it's some of their own party men attacking Allu Arjun's house or the way the police have gone about it. What makes you feel that this is something that the government is in an unfair manner targeting Allu Arjun and the film industry?
Very good afternoon, Harish. Thank you for this lovely debate. And there are many loose ends and there are many chronological points which I think you have to dwell into it very deep. First of all, the law and order of the state falls in the hands of the Honorable CM since he holds the portfolio. So the buck stops at his doorstep. First of all. Second thing, Sandhya Theatre people had given the permission letter and the police rightly said they refused. But having said this, they should have had a plan B also looking to the fan following of Allu Arjun or any other star or Telugu star or any other star who have huge following in South India. That is a common thing which happens. Now, there are various CCTV footages with various timestamps floating around, which is really confusing. And the Hyderabad police released a tweet onto X saying that people will be penalized for spreading false news and fake news. I'm saying let the entire investigation get done properly in a systematic manner. Let the facts come out. Then you can start pronouncing who is guilty, who is not guilty. Let the court decide. You cannot start from the day one and become a political pushparaj in the assembly and start accusing without any facts.
Yes.
This is my take.
That's a valid point, Mr. Srinivas. I'll take this to Mr. Syed Abbas. Mr. Abbas, two things that stand out here. One, you have the Chief Minister, before the investigation is concluded, coming out talking about the role of the actor, on how he's triggered this stampede. On the other hand, you have the police department coming out with putting out CCTV visuals that would ideally be part of the evidence that has to be produced before the magistrate once the charge sheet is filed. This is not how an investigation goes, sir. Why is the government jumping guns here?
The government is absolutely not jumping guns. They are doing the best in their ability to. I've always believed with great power, there is great responsibility and equal accountability. The fact of the matter, be it Allu Arjun, be it Amitabh Bachchan, or be it Amir Khan, every actor, every celebrity, or even the chief minister or the prime minister of this nation is same under the law. Had Reddy Garu dealt this celebrity in kid gloves, they would call it Congress VVIP culture. Congress is soft on celebrities and so on and so forth. The fact that they're coming out and taking Allu Arjun to task is the truth here. Now, let me give you a couple of important points with respect to what the Hyderabad police has been doing. Normally, when there is an event of this magnitude, the Sandhya Theatre organizers or the event managers or the production people of Allu Arjun are supposed to, as per the protocol, meet the circle inspector, ACP, or DCP. In this case, they did not do that. All they did was go to the inward section,
Okay.
leave their letter, and left. The fact of the matter, yesterday, the circle inspector, Mr. Ravi Nair, made a categorical statement that he denied any such permission for Mr. Allu Arjun arrive. Without permission, Mr. Allu Arjun arrived there. The fact celebrities need to be held accountable for the same. Also, as a matter of fact, Revant Reddy Garuji, a lot of questions are being raised. The fact is, let me bring to your notice,
But
sir,
Abbas, the question
Raghunandan
is,
Rao.
are you-
Just allow me 30 seconds.
Are you advocating any investigating agency putting out evidence on social media much before filing the charge sheet? That's what is happening in this case right now.
Respected sir, if you're even aware, Sandhya Theatre organizers were the first one to do any such things to try and leak out certain footage, not just footage, even the letter sent to the inward section of the police department. So therefore, Hyderabad State Police is in within all its right to come out and defend itself. Also, let me bring to your notice. I'm glad that there is a
Okay.
BJP spokesperson here. Mr. Srinivas, are you even aware, sir, that a leader of your party, Raghunandan Rao, who's a BJP MP, called the death of a 35-year-old Revati, her son battling for life, as a small case? Isn't that insensitive, sir? Is it even right for a political leader of your party, BJP MP Raghunandan Rao, to call it a small case in an interview with ANI? None of you or your leaders, sir, are even condemning it. As a matter of fact, yesterday, your own BJP spokesperson, Guruva Reddy, blatantly denied the same. What would you like to say on that front, sir? It's very easy to raise questions on
Okay,
Revant Reddy
I'll
ji.
allow Mr. Srinivas to respond to that. But before that, I'll allow Mr. Reddana to make opening comments. Sir, how do you see this investigation, sir? You've dealt with multiple investigations, including some high-profile ones. Here, we are talking about a high-profile case. Is it okay for a police force to put out all these evidences in public domain or engage in some sort of a argument on social media?
Whether it is a simple case or a big case or a prime minister or a common man or a beggar, you have to follow certain rules and regulations framed.
Absolutely.
You have to follow the rules. Otherwise,
Absolutely.
as long as you are in India, you are supposed to follow the land of law. So, see, every day for a police station, if it is a marriage season, you will get 200 to 400 requisitions inward. Inward section will get 200 to 300 applications for processions, marriage permissions, and all that. Whoever pays the money and give the requisition, then he has to obtain a written permission from the SHO or the not SHO is not the competent authority. SHO initially comments. If he rejects, it cannot go to the Assistant Commissioner of Police. Once he recommends, then it will go to the Assistant Commissioner of Police. Assistant Commissioner is granting authority for the permissions. Here, so once if it is not sent to him, if they have not collected the permission, that means you are denied. You are simply by simply by throwing a letter on the face of the inward section, it doesn't mean that you have granted letter. If at all so serious that the actor is coming, he is having huge fan following. So for him, if you wanted to protect really, you have to go to the ACP, you have to go to the inspector and get the written permission. Then only they will ask.
But are you satisfied with the way this investigation is going forward, sir?
Definitely. Who will say no? Because as long as any police officer following the rule of the land, it is right. See, we cannot, suppose अभी चार मीनार तोड़ने के लिए मैं एप्लीकेशन दे दूं, फिर इसके बाद तोड़ दिए, एप्लीकेशन देकर तोड़ दिया ना, परमिशन की जरूरत कहाँ है? नहीं भाई, अभी बिल्डिंग परमिशन के लिए लेटर लगाते हैं, लेटर लगाए तो डजंट मीन लेटर दे दिए हम घर बना लेंगे बोले तो हाउ इज इट पॉसिबल? See, you are supposed to say that. Apart from that, he is a fan pulling leader, actor. So you are supposed to see the consequences. See how many people are coming, how much bandobast you need, how many constables you require. Are you having any private security like bouncers? The bouncers, you are supposed to get the bouncers for whom? Why? To protect the VVIP or protect the actor. Not to kill the other people, not to push down the other people, not to beat the other people who came there to see the actor.
Okay.
See, it is happening. It is happening everywhere. See, are they having any license for them? Are they trained? Why they kept so much? See, so many people, why they kept there? To protect the actor. That's it.
That's a valid point. Are they equipped to deal with crowd control? Mr. Srinivas, if BRS and if your party today is coming out and saying that the Chief Minister and this government is unfairly targeting Allu Arjun and the film industry, what do you think? Why is the reason that this is happening, sir?
I would like to respond to the earlier panelist who spoke about our stand. MOS Bandi Sanjay Garu visited the hospital, spent quality time there, and he has already given his statement that we are really, really sad for this incident, and we including everybody is sad. What happened to the Revati Garu? She lost her life. Her son is now battling in the ICU. Yes, we are. I am putting it on the record that our party has given the statement. Yes. Second thing is that you have the home ministry. It is possible. It takes 2 seconds. When you could put a tweet to the X message on the X that don't spread fake news, you could have really said this premiere is not allowed. It is illegal. On the X, you could have broadcasted in all the channels of communication and said it is not allowed. Even you could have given it to Allu Arjun. He is hardly 10 kilometers away from Sandhya Theatre, and you could have also made a preventive arrest. Since you have the home ministry with you. You know that you have plan B, plan C, plan D, everything you have with you. So another thing, the chronological order. If I go with the chronological order, this government has completed 1 year. Now you see the deflective actions. First is the Hydra. It has created a huge scare in the not only common people.
You think this is just a distraction?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to come into this picture. See, Sri Revanth Reddy Garu is a very, very, very intelligent CM. He is latching on to all the deflective points to deflect the attention so that the people don't ask him about the questions of 42 students who have died, farm distress. You have a law and order situation deteriorating, 41% in high crimes in Hyderabad, 61% in Cyberabad. Now nobody will ask questions. Everybody is focused on Allu Arjun. Now who will ask him questions? Now he is catching on to this. A11, accused number 11 is Allu Arjun. Why did you catch him? You could have investigated.
Let me answer to the
Mr. Abbas,
question of my friend. Because
quickly
it is very
bringing in
easy.
Mr. Syed Abbas here. 2 points.
No, 1 minute.
Mr. Redden, I'll come to you in a second.
Okay, right.
Go on, sir.
Shall I?
Mr. Abbas.
Yes, tell me.
Go on, Mr. Redden. Mr. Redden. Yeah.
So, Mr. Srinivas, he had a lot to say about Mr. Bandi Sanjay's visit. But respected sir, you very keenly listened to my comment, but you didn't wish to answer. Sir, you have still not condemned the statement of BJP MP Telangana's
I have condemned it,
Raghunandan
sir.
Rao.
I have
No,
said
allow me to
on
complete.
record.
I did not interrupt you, sir. I did not interrupt you. Kindly give me the same courtesy. Thank you. Raghunandan Rao has called it a small case. Isn't it an insensitive remark, sir? The death of a 35-year-old woman and 9-year-old boy battling his life for the last 3 weeks. I have not heard you condemn the same. Would you like to do that
Mr.
now, sir?
Abbas, if we go by comments of each and every MLA, you look at what Mr. Bhupati Reddy is saying.
No, sir.
He's told
Now allow
Allu
me,
Arjun should
sir,
mend his
allow
ways,
the
otherwise
BJP to
he
answer.
won't be
No,
allowed
let's
to
not
release his movies here.
defend. Let's not defend. Let the BJP person answer.
Sir,
Let's not defend that.
can I answer,
Sir,
Harish?
I'm not
Can I answer,
defending
Harish?
BJP. I'm just saying the
No,
kind
so
of
let him
comments we have
answer
seen.
that. So let him answer. Yes, Srinivas ji, answer please.
See, Harish, I have already I have already answered our party stand. This is our stand. Now you have
No. We are
X number of
speaking
people.
about Raghunandan Rao.
Hold on. I'm talking about the party stand. Yes, we condemn. We are very very sad that this incident has happened. And we are with the family, and that is what Bandi Sanjay Garu has already said
How are you
when
with the
he
family
visited
when you
personally.
said it's a small case? Your leader has said it's a
See,
small
okay.
case.
okay,
Isn't
fine.
that an insensitive issue?
If I
Abbas,
say in
but
Hindi,
one
So
quick
if
you've
I
not
say in
point.
condemned
Hindi,
it.
til ka taad, if I
Can't you
til ka
condemn it,
taad,
sir?
then I can also do the hair
What
splitting of all
duplicity
the
and
Congress people
hypocrisy
who
is
are
that,
doing
sir?
it.
That's an absolute duplicity and hypocrisy.
Okay.
You need to
Abbas,
call out your
See,
leader.
Abbas,
That this is
you
an
see,
Mr.
insensitive
Abbas,
remark.
at a
Mr. Abbas, please.
time when
I
the
have
Congress
already
is
said.
talking about the constitution. Okay, Mr. Abbas, at a time when the Congress is talking about the constitution and all that in parliament and everywhere else in the country, for one of their own leaders to come out and say Allu Arjun should mend his ways, otherwise we won't allow his movies to be released in Telangana, it adds to the whole allegation by BRS and the BJP, saying that the Congress government is targeting the film industry. They want to set in a fear psychosis, send a message that nobody should talk against the government.
I will answer that. The fact of the matter, I'll be very honest with you, Harish. Over the last 4 days, I've appeared in more than 20-30 debates on the same front, and I'll tell you, had Revant Reddy Garu been soft on Allu Arjun, they would call it a Shehzada culture. They would call it a VIP culture. Why is he being soft on them? The fact, let me be honest with you, BJP, BRS more are speaking about Allu Arjun's defense than even Revati ji. The fact of the matter is, I've always said politicization should stop. Those 8 vandals who attacked the house of Mr. Allu Arjun, Revant Reddy Garu came out and condemned them. And he said, any laxity on the order of the state DGP will not be tolerated. They were arrested and put in jail on the same front.
But then all of them had links to the Congress, the photos that emerged at least.
There were also photos of the same vandal along with the leader of BRS, Mr. KTR. So let police investigate the same front. Be it those 8 vandals attacking his house or what happened there. Not just that. Personal bodyguards are holding sticks. It can be shown on your screen. They're hitting the innocent people at the theatre. They are pushing this away. As per the police records, this is what caused the harm to the people. This aggravated the situation. This led to the chaos and the stampede. Unfortunately, an innocent life is lost. Only
But
because
Abba, shouldn't
Allu
this
Arjun
be
is a star,
part of the charge
we cannot
sheet?
let him go. Only
Should the
because
police
Allu Arjun
ideally
is a
debate
star,
this on
we
social
cannot
media?
let him
Shouldn't
go.
it be part of the charge sheet once the investigation is over?
Investigation, let us leave the best minds of investigation to the police. The police like Redana ji will definitely comment on the same. My fact is here, let us stop the politicization. PRS, BJP must stop politicizing
Okay,
this
stop the
issue.
politicization,
Allow
you say.
Telangana
I'll bring
police
in
to
Mr.
take its
Redana.
course.
One thing I wanted to tell you,
Okay,
yes.
Mr. Redana, 2 quick points here. When the political leadership...
Yes,
go on, sir.
My friend
When
told...
the political leadership comes out and says the actor was at fault, then can the police go against it? Can that investigation really be impartial is the question that many are asking. The second is that Mr. Srinivas raised, saying why is the accused number 11 being treated like the prime accused in this case?
Why? I'll tell you all this. See, one thing. Why he was not stopped, if permission was not granted. Yes, he can be stopped. But what will happen? What happened in the year 1983 when I was a police officer in Dharmavaram town? When N.T. Ramarao came into the politics and was touring the entire Andhra Pradesh before getting into power, when he came to Dharmavaram, they denied entry into the Dharmavaram. They stopped in front of the railway gate. Then what happened? People revolted. There I opened fire and killed 3 people. That will happen because the people who gathered there are his fan followers. They don't mind to give their lives. So, as a police officer, are you not going to secure the lives of common people? If you protect and send him back, what will happen? People will definitely revolt. Then who will face the consequences?
Okay.
When Rajshekar Reddy period also at stadium, what happened? So any police officer will definitely see the consequences before stopping. Will see his cadre, will see his following, who are all following, because they are all fan followers, young youth. They don't mind to kill somebody. That's why they have not stopped. If you stop, there would have been a big disaster. So that's how they not stopped the act. So that's how,
All
see,
right.
if you see small issue, if it goes to the big issue, who will be blamed? Police would have allowed them, simply send him to the
Absolutely.
theatre. See,
Sir,
permission was not
multiple
granted.
unanswered questions. But I'm afraid we are out of time on this debate. Thank you, Mr. Syed Abbas, Mr. T.R. Srinivas, and Mr. Redana for joining us on this show. This is a controversy that will go on for the coming few weeks at least until the charge sheet gets submitted in the court. Well, that was our top story. On the other side of this very short break, we'll get you a lot more stories from across South India.